Yeah, Hensley trying to come in with that fastball early. Yeah, way to go down and get that for Silverkings. Heyman over there for the Silverkings going down to get that. Just unlucky, hit it right to the shortstop, but good on the Fury. Just over his glove too, and that is a tall kid over there at first. Credit to him even trying to make a play on that. But good job of hitting, poking it over first baseman's head. You got a runner on first base with one out. Yeah, good play by the catcher there. Yeah, keep a runner out of scoring position early in this game. Yeah, third baseman aware there, just picking it up, getting back to the pitcher. Yeah, you have to imagine that play goes a little differently if he's not going over to cover second for the steal. We saw his range early, and we just saw it again there, all the way over, just to keep that ball out of the outfield. Good hustle on his part. Giving up his body there, keep that ball in front of him. It looked like it missed his chest protector and kind of bounced off his shoulder, but able to keep it in front of him, keep the runners where they are. Yeah, indeed. They got a golden opportunity here. Heart of their order coming up. Two men in scoring position already. Just a little behind that fastball was he on that one. So he's going to look to protect here. If memory serves, he's got two strikes on him. That was a good pitch. See if he'd go chase that ball down and away. But now he's got a full count here. See what he brings him. That was a crucial strikeout there for the Fury. Now it seems a lot more manageable.
Fastball's going to miss on the outside.
2 outs, even though you got 2 in scoring position, you got a couple ways you can get out of this inning if you're the Fury and really limit what could have been potentially a big inning, but still could be. I mean, they still got an out to play with. Yeah, really trying out the right side of the Fury defense early in this game, or the Silverkings, and it's paid off for them so far. 2 outs, they get 2 in. Top of the first here, number 6 hitter coming up for them.
That's right, number 2, Martin's now up to bat for the Silverkings, looking to keep this inning going. With Van Overbeck in scoring position at second base, Hensley and the Fury defense is going to try to shut this down and get their offensive half of the inning started in the bottom of the first. Fastball is going to ride high for ball 1. Strike, so Martin's going to be looking to protect while Hensley's going to be looking for a punch-out pitch and get the Fury out of the inning.
Yeah, a couple of good pitches here by Hensley in this at bat.
Hensley's going to try low but miss, but a good idea.
Good block by Brown behind the plate there, keeping that ball in front of him. With the runner on second, you want to keep him there if you can. Not by much, though, Will. He did not miss by much there on the inside.
So we now have a correction.
That was a good hard hit ball right back up the middle there. As you said with the hitters count, Will, he found something to drive and he drove it.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
How are they going to worship this guy?
Hey! We got Cy Young winners over here. Come on, Alice. Step into it.
Feel bigger?
Yeah.
Hi, Tom.
Chicks dig the long ball.
Hey, have you guys seen Mark?
You guys seen Mark?
Good patience here early by Jones too, laying off of these pitches, just not quite in the strike zone.
There's a shot foul, first base side, twisting out of play.
Yeah, that was a good hack there by Jones. Ball coming in the zone, just a little late on it and gets it out of play. That
Jones wheeling around. He's heading for third. That ball's going to be cut deep. He's going to head home. He's going to head home, play it home, not in time. A lead-off home run for Jones, and that's how you get things started. Wow, he gave that a shot, Derek.
Yeah, he sure did. And with the dimensions of this field, you got a 300-foot fence back there. If it gets past the outfield, it has a chance to roll a long way. And, you know, with Jones' speed, he was all the way around. He wasn't slowing down when he got to third. He had his eyes on the prize.
Swing and a miss by Spellman.
Yeah, cutting into that lead early, Will, or the Fury here.
Actually, we're going to call that an infield single.
Yeah, it was kind of a slow developing play there, Will. It would have been hard to get him out at first, even if they were able to come up with that cleanly. Yeah, kind of unconventional slide there by Spellman into first, and good, good move there. Try and get him out. Yeah, good piece of hitting there. Just taking what the pitcher gave him, popping it out into right center field. Uh, Center fielder wasn't going to let this one get past him as he corralled it in, smartly got it into second base to keep the runners at first and third, respectively. Yeah, creating some of their own good luck out here, Will. A couple of good hard hit balls, and like you said, taking advantage of their opportunities early here could prove to be the difference in this ballgame.
Excellent play by Kuntz on that one, Derek. That was a hot shot right back up the middle.
That was a hot shot indeed, and learning to play your position up there. You're not just throwing strikes; you got to glove the ball too. And he made a good glove and a good solid throw over to first to get the first out. Yeah, this seems like this is going to be a ball game, Will. Both teams seem pretty evenly matched, at least at the jump, and both teams taking advantage, not waiting for things to happen, kind of creating their own good luck.
Going to bring up the starting first baseman now for the Fury, number 4, Duncan.
Yeah, it looks like that was a breaking ball or something that just didn't quite break as much as he thought it was going to, and as a result, hit by pitch, you got a runner on first base.
And the Silverkings will call time and have a conference on the mound. We expect that this will go quickly, so we'll just keep it right here. So the conference on the mound concludes. We had an alert here on our system that it's possible that the audio for my channel was not working. We apologize if that was the case. If that's not the case, then you haven't missed a section of action. But everything appears to be functioning now. As Cooley takes his lead from first, he's going to break from second as that pitch rides in low for ball one to Duncan. Cooley's going to break for third. There will not be a throw. So the Fury again have another opportunity here for Duncan. Runner on third, one out. Looking at a 2-ball, no strike count. That pitch is going to fall in the zone for called strike one.
Yeah, good take there by Duncan. Kind of inside. Best thing you're going to do is kind of flare it off to right side of the infield.
Again goes inside but misses high. Now works to the hitter's count for Duncan. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the Fury, at least so far, have shown to be dangerous with that 3-1 count.
Yeah, indeed, Will.
That pitch is going to miss away for ball 4, so Duncan will take the walk, putting runners on the corners for the Fury. And bring up number 3, Pardee for Ocala. Starting catcher Phil Jong is going to call out the defensive set for the Silverkings.
Last time they had first and third, Will, they threw down to second base, and as a result, the runner from third scored. So imagine they're going to try something different this time, and indeed they do. They just concede that run,
Yes,
or the stolen base, I mean.
They absolutely do. So Duncan will move to second on the stolen base. And there's a ground ball down the third base line. Ruled foul.
Not by much, though. Not by much at all. So we'll try this again here.
So Kuntz comes set, delivers. That pitch is going to miss away. A nice stop by Phil Jong. Count now moves to 2 balls, 1 strike. So that pitch is going to run inside and now move to the hitter's count, 3-1.
And Fury again, runners on second and third here, looking to do some damage with that 3-1 count.
Called strike, connects with the outside corner.
Ooh, fouled straight back there. Good cut there. Got to protect with 2 strikes, and he does. So we'll play this full count over again. Payoff pitch will be upcoming. And Fury Pardee up here trying to do some damage with 2 runners in scoring position and trying to add to their lead.
Off-speed pitch is going to fall high in the zone. Pardee will draw the walk, and that will load the bases for number 5, Owen, for the Fury. So, again, Derek, not to belabor the point, but we keep talking about opportunities, and a big one here for the Fury.
Yeah, prime spot here for the Fury. Bottom of the first inning. I'd like to create some separation here.
Swing and a miss by Owen as the pitch by Kuntz is able to get by for strike 1. Breaking ball's going to break low, gets past, runner breaks for home. He's going to make it in, so Cooley scores from third. Outstanding break and hustle on that play, as anything less might have resulted in a different outcome. But the
Yeah.
Fury have battled back and taken a lead now, 4-3.
Yeah, he read that early, and he did not hesitate. When he decided to go, he was going. And as a result, he scores. Good throw there. I still don't think gets him. And Trail Runners advance as a result.
Pitch connects in the zone again for Kuntz. Owen's going to have to protect now, having 2 strikes on him. Kuntz looking for the punch out. There's a hot shot right back up the middle. A nice glove by Kuntz. A great play to check that runner. Now there's a play at home. The throw in time, well done, all the way around by the Silverkings. First by Kuntz, and then followed up again by Martins at first to fire that ball home. That was huge for the Silverkings right there.
Huge for the Silverkings. You know, you had a big inning written all over it for the Fury, but well executed all around by the Silverkings there on defense to get themselves out of a jam. And, you know, they got to feel good about going into the second inning here, only down 1 run, because Fury had some opportunities there, but that defense was able to shut it down.
Indeed, we move to the top of the second inning. Our score, Silverkings 3, Fury 4. We'll be back for the second inning. Right?
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
We move to the top of the second inning, and I apologize. We have a pronunciation correction. So for the Silverkings, it's Phil Jones, and we apologize for that. It will be correct through the rest of the broadcast. Pitch by Hensley's fouled away and out of play. By, I believe, number 21, Harden is up to plate now. We'll verify in a moment. No balls, 1 strike, the current count. That pitch runs inside and connects with Harden. So he'll take the hit by pitch. Silverkings have the leadoff runner aboard.
Looks like he's going to be okay there. He turned his shoulder in and let it hit the meaty part. And he's over there. He's a tough kid. He's taking his lead on first. He's ready to play.
That's going to bring up now number 99, Hart, who gets the start in left field today for the Silverkings. So Harden gets his lead, and that bunt attempt by Hart is fouled away straight back.
Good thought by the Silverkings there. Runner on first, nobody out, lay down a bunt, see what kind of defense the Fury's going to play. So we haven't seen that yet today by either team.
So Harden with the lead pickoff move by Hensley. That was close.
Whew, that was close, wasn't it? He almost didn't get his hand onto that bag in time. And good move. Good move there over to first.
Pickoff move again by Hensley. And again, barely back in time. But credit to Harden for getting back. Because that was a beautiful move by Hensley.
Yeah, 2 in a row there, and if I were him, I'd want to shorten up my lead just maybe a half a step because you are playing with fire at this point.
Hensley delivers. That's going to miss away. To move the count now. 2 balls, no strikes on Hart. Or correction, 1 ball, 1 strike on Hart. Tries outside again. That's going to miss away. Moving the count now to 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Top of the second inning. Harden on first after taking the hit by pitch. Delivery by Hensley. That's fouled away. Nice battle by Hart on that one.
Yeah, just a little late on that. Good fastball there by Hensley, and just a little late, Izzy. If he's a little earlier, he posts that ball down the right field line. He's running for days.
So Hart's going to be looking to protect having that second strike on him. Hensley's going to be looking for the punch out. Curveball gets him. Throw down to second. As it's a strike, as it's a drop third situation. The throw down in time to record the out.
Just barely. What does that go? 2-6-3 on the strikeout, Will.
That's like lottery numbers. I'm not even going to try it.
But they do get the out on the strikeout, so credit the Fury. And Silverkings have a runner in scoring position here.
That's going to bring up the starting right fielder for the Silverkings, number 7, Rodriguez. And that's going to be strike 1 on that pitch from Hensley. And we're aware that it is dark due to the cloudy situation, so between innings, we'll try to make adjustments to our camera. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Hensley quickly ahead in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he humped up on that one a little bit, Will. Looks like he had a little extra gas on that, and Silver King not able to get around on it in time.
So Hensley checks the runner, comes set now. Curveball's going to miss outside. Ball gets away. A late break to third. But the throw slightly offline, so that's going to allow Harden to make it in.
It was a delayed steal there, and a good throw, I have to imagine. That's a close play over there at third.
There's a swing and a poke to right field. That's going to drop. A run will score. Throw gets away. That's going to allow Rodriguez to break for second. He's going to make it in there. So an RBI single for Rodriguez. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Silver Kings coming right back at the top of the second here, keeping this game close. Tie it up there. That was a good poke over the first baseman's head, keeping that ball fair, and with the runner on third, he was in easy.
Absolutely. Well done by Rodriguez to go the opposite way on that one. He tries to pull that. That's going to end up being a pop-up. That's going to bring up number 4, their starting center fielder, Mize, for the Silver Kings. Hensley's got his sign, comes set, checks the runner. That fastball is going to come in, foul tipped away.
That was a good cut on an inside fastball there, Will. Just misses it, fouled straight back. I have to imagine if he's just a little quicker, he can poke that down the left field line, and runner in second's going to come in to score. Probably switch places with him, really.
That pitch is going to get away right into high. I believe that now runs the count full. Alongside Derek Smith, I'm Will Wilkie. We're bringing you the call for today's game, and we're going to be with you all weekend for the Suncoast Fall Tournament here in Venice, Florida. 10U travel baseball action. That pitch is going to run in low now.
Good block by Brown on that pitch, keeping the runner at second base.
Hensley checks the runner. He's going to deliver. Outside corner connects for called strike 2. Beautiful pitch by Hensley.
Yeah, I'm sure if he could do that again, he'd like to, Will. That outside corner has been open all day here, and that's a great pitch. If you can hit your spots, paint the corners, you're going to have a lot of success at this age.
We have a correction on the count. It's now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pickoff move again by Hensley. His ball gets away. A late decision by Rodriguez, so he's just going to go ahead and hold at second. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Our current count, 1 out here in the top of the second inning. We got ourselves a tie ball game as that fastball is going to run inside. And did that connect with? It did. That connected with Mize, so he's going to take the hit by pitch.
Looked like it hit him maybe on the thigh or right above the knee, but he looks okay over there on first base. So credit him. These kids are tough, aren't they, Will?
Absolutely. So we have time by the Ocala coaching staff. They're going to go ahead and have a pitcher's conference on the mound. We don't anticipate this will take long. As a matter of fact, it's already concluded. So we're just going to go ahead and keep it right here. So to recap the situation after the hit by pitch, Rodriguez gets the RBI single to right field. He's on second. Mize gets the hit by pitch, so he's now on first. That's going to bring up the top of the lineup for the Silverkings. Starting shortstop, number 8, Heyman. Looking to take advantage of an opportunity here for the Silverkings. Fastball is going to come in low. Nice block by Brown on that play.
Yeah, way to lay off there if you're Heyman, because that pitch looked real nice coming in, and it just died as it got to the plate.
So no balls, 1 strike, the current count on Heyman. Rodriguez takes his lead from second, Mize from first. There's an inside pitch, chopper right back up the middle. Hensley's up with it, makes the toss over to first for the second out of the inning. That will allow the runners to advance to second and third, respectively. That's going to bring up the starting pitcher for the Silverkings, number 17, Kuntz, looking to help his own cause here. If he can get that ball into the outfield, the Silverkings will at least get 1 and might be able to cross 2. So Hensley has his sign, comes set. Breaking ball, Kuntz fights it off. There's a ground ball to shortstop. A tough play, scoop not able to be done. A run will score. Mize is going to circle around, break for home. Brown with an excellent block of the plate, but Mize is able to get a foot in there. So a 2 RBI hit by Kuntz. And the Silverkings have retaken the lead 6-4.
Yeah, kind of a slow developing play out there at shortstop for the Fury, and good hard throw over there, just a bit offline, and as a result, 2 runs come in, and infield hit turns into a double for the Silverkings, and they have now taken the lead.
And now's my opportunity to make it right. Number 42, Phil Jones at the plate. Phil Jones. Again, we apologize for the earlier mispronunciation. And there's another chopper right back up the middle. Jones up with it, over to first, but unable to make the grab. Kuntz is going to come around and score. Breaks for third. He's going to make it in safely. So heads up base running by Phil Jones to read the situation and take the extra base. And just like that, things have turned on a dime, Derek.
Indeed, taking advantage of their opportunities here are the Silverkings. And, credit to them. Being aggressive out there, really forcing the issue. And, couple of plays that I think the Fury would like to maybe have back here. A couple infield hits that have turned into extra base hits and lost the lead, unfortunately.
It's going to bring up number 2, Dominguez, and that's going to be right up the middle. Oh, an excellent diving attempt by Jones. And a nice backup by Spellman, but it won't be in time. So Dominguez reaches and is able to cross another run off the plate of Dominguez. 8-4 is our score. That's going to bring up number 87, Van Overbeck, for the Silverkings. Fastball outside, misses away. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. We believe we have a correction to our scoreboard. We're going to call it 9-4. For right now, there was a lot of action on the play prior, and we might have initially missed a run crumbing across, but we're going to double check on this. Fastball is going to miss away, and the ball gets through on the throw back, but Dominguez is content to remain at first.
Yeah, fortunately for the Fury, there was only a runner on first there, and all that action's happening behind second base. So smartly, he just stays on first.
Fastball is going to miss high. That's going to move the count to 2 balls, 1 strike on Van Overbeck. Looking to keep this inning going for the Silverkings. Hensley's pitch misses on the outside corner for ball 4.
That was a good take there. That ball did not miss by much, but not willing to expand your strike zone has been key here for the Silverkings this inning. Fighting, waiting for a good pitch to come in, and when it has, they've taken advantage of it.
Runners on first and second for the Silverkings. That's going to bring up number 2, Martins. The fastball is going to come inside, get past Brown. The runners will advance to second and third, respectively. Ball gets away. And I believe that was Dominguez. Yes, Dominguez breaks for home. Some heads-up base running there to cross another run for the Silverkings, and they've broken this inning open now. 10-4, our current score. So Van Overbeck takes his lead from second. That fastball is going to miss away and get past, so Van Overbeck's going to advance to third.
Yeah, the Fury here just chasing 1 out at this point. 2 outs in the inning. They can get it a number of different ways here. They've had their opportunities. They just haven't been able to put away the Silverkings this inning, and they've taken advantage.
That fastball is going to miss away. To work the count out of 3 balls, no strikes. And that pitch is going to miss inside for ball 4, so Martins will take the walk. Runners on the corners for the Silverkings, 2 outs will bring up number 45, Polsky.
So 1st and 3rd again here for the Silverkings. And last time they were in this position, I believe they just conceded that steal a second. So you have to imagine something similar is going to be on tap for them.
Hensley's certainly aware of that potential, so as he makes the pickoff move over to first.
Yeah, trying to just keep him close maybe. You're not really going to prevent him from stealing second. At least it doesn't appear so this game.
And Martins breaks for second. Hensley steps off, but nothing he could do there.
It was about the most obvious steal of second we've seen in some time. And not much he could do about it, unfortunately. And now runners in scoring position, 2nd and 3rd for the Silverking. And the Fury are just trying to stop the bleeding here.
There's a swing and a poke down the first base line, but foul. Hensley gets set and delivers. Breaking pitch is going to go high in the zone.
That was not a bad pitch there by Hensley. He was able to get that broke in, but just a bit high. The umpire sees it, and he's just trying to get a strike here on the board, isn't he, Will?
Absolutely. Fastball called, strike. Going outside corner again, but Hensley's going to miss away. It's going to even up the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Polsky looking to keep this inning going for the Silverkings. The Fury looking to shut it down. Get those bats going again. Breaking ball falls in the zone for called strike 3. A beautiful pitch by Hensley. And the Fury get out of it. We move to the bottom of the 2nd inning. The strike 1 Silverkings 10, the Ocala Fury 4.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor. When you make a perfect slide. You're in the big leagues. Big league pouch. When you keep the team alive. You're in the big leagues. Big league shreds. When you block a shot or 2. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor. You're into Big League Chew. Big League Chew. Fan-sized wads of great taste and shredded bubble gum stuffed into a giant Stay Fresh pouch. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor and Big League bubble. You're into Big League Chew.
one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer from Miller. Down it, I love them. These fans know I drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Good seats, hey, buddy? He missed the tag! He missed the tag!
We move to the bottom of the second inning. 10-4 is our score. We have a new pitcher on the mound for the Silverkings, number 22, Dominguez. First pitch falls in for called strike one, leading things off for the Fury. Is going to be number 25, Hensley, the starting pitcher. He's looking to help his own cause and get a big inning going here. Dominguez tries for the outside corner, but misses away to even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball inside by Dominguez is going to miss. To move to 2-1, good discipline by Hensley so far at this at-bat.
Yeah, he's showing good patience here, Will, picking out a pitch and presumably trying to drive it.
Pitch misses low. To work the count to 3-1. Hitters count for Hensley now. Trying to look to make something happen here.
Helping out his own cause.
And that pitch is going to miss away for ball 4. So a leadoff walk for Hensley gets the leadoff runner aboard for the Fury. That's going to bring up number 13, Moore. Despite the leadoff walk, Derek, I do like how Dominguez is moving the ball around the zone, inside and out.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed. As a pitcher, if you can hit your spots, no matter where they are, you're going to have a lot of success.
There's a swing and a drive into left field, so the line drive by Moore will net the Fury a single, and they got runners on first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. They got something going here. And number 21, the starting left fielder, Cheshire, is going to look to keep it going.
Yeah, that was a good piece of hitting there by the Fury. He didn't try to do too much with it. He found a pitch early in the count that he could handle and able to get it out into the outfield in front of the center fielder and keep the line moving for the Fury. So they got their work cut out for them, but if they're going to come back, this is the way they're going to do it.
Fastball, a shot right back up the middle off the glove of Dominguez. Forced play at second is taken by Rodriguez. A heads-up play by Rodriguez to make that play. That'll get the first out of the inning for the Silverkings and put runners on the corners for the Fury as they turn over the lineup, and the starting shortstop, Jones, number 1, now up to bat.
Yeah, that was a heads-up play there by Silver King middle infield. Realized they were going to have a play at second, and choosing to get him instead of the trail runner may prove to be beneficial for them. Now they got one out, and they got to force it first and second here.
That fastball is going to run inside. Hensley breaks for home. He's going to make it without a play. Actually, look. Okay, so that actually, we have a hit by pitch on Jones. So Hensley will return to third, and that's going to load the bases for the Silverkings. And the Silver King coaching staff is going to call time and have a conference on the mound. We're just going to take a very quick break and come right back. So the conference abates. We're back to live action. Spellman now up to bat for the Fury. And he pokes one down the third base line Some confusion on the play. And Spellman's going to beat that out for an infield hit. And a run will cross the plate for the Fury.
Yeah, they're coming right back, aren't they, Will? Keeping the bases loaded here, scoring a couple of runs already this inning, and they're not going down without a fight, that's for sure.
Fastball inside, fouled away by Jones. Number 10 Jones, our Jones. Bases loaded for the Fury, and they got the makings of a potential big inning here if they can capitalize. Dominguez on the mound, and the Silverkings behind him are going to look to shut that down as that pitch misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, the current count. That fastball is going to ride in high. 2-1. The current count on Jones. It's going to come inside, just jams him up a little bit, but he fights it away. Out of play. It's going to even up the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases loaded, bottom of the second inning. The Ocala Fury threatening here. There's a shot down the first base line, but foul. Jones got a good bat on that one, just slightly behind it.
Yeah, if he can get that fair, Fury are going to score a couple off of something like that.
There's a fastball and a ground ball to shortstop. Gets a ricochet. A run will score. Another run coming around, he'll score as well. So Cheshire and Z Jones come around to score. 2 runs come in off the bat of R. Jones. And just as we mentioned earlier, Derek, the Fury battle right back. We got ourselves a 10-7 ball game.
Yeah, that didn't take long, did it, Will? Taking advantage of the opportunities, really pushing the issue there was Jones scoring from second on that infield hit, but he was confident and he was coming around third, and it didn't look like anything was going to stop him.
So with the second trip to the mound for the Silverkings, by rule, they'll have to do a pitching change. And coming in is going to be number 21, Harden. So we'll go ahead and take a break during the warm-up, and we'll be back for the remainder of the bottom of the second inning.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
You know, one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer from Miller. Down it, I love them. These fans know I drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Good seats, hey, buddy. He missed the tag. He missed the tag.
So the warm-up is complete. Number 21, Harden, now on the mound for the Silverkings. Runners on second and third now for the Fury. That's going to bring up number 2, Russo. Runners break to second and third, throw down to third by Phil Jones. A beautiful shot right on line, just not in time. So stolen bases for the Fury. Advance the runners to second and third, respectively, and they again have another opportunity they can capitalize with Russo at the plate. Pitch by Harden gets away. That's going to allow a run to score. So the Fury notch another one, and they've now pulled to within two with just one out here in the inning.
Yeah, taking advantage of opportunities. Well, we sound like a broken record out here, but you get runners in scoring position and you get a ball past the catcher. That's a run on the board, and they've taken advantage for sure.
Pitch by Harden's going to run in high to Russo. To move the count now to 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball connects outside corner for strike one. Runner breaks her home, and he's in safely. A beautiful jump by Jones. That was outstanding base running right there. An excellent read on the play, and makes it right into home for an additional run for the Fury. They pulled to within one.
Yeah, he watched that exchange a couple of times over there at third base and realized they weren't paying any bit of attention to him and saw an opportunity and seized it. And wow, the Fury coming back, aren't they? Made this a ball game again.
They're living up to their namesake. Swing and a miss by Russo. And that pitch is going to miss away by Harden. So Russo's going to go ahead and draw the walk. Still one out here in the bottom of the second inning. Fury trail by one. That's going to bring up number 22, Cooley. Harden gives the runner a check and comes set. Russo breaks for second. Cooley protects him and actually gets a piece of it. So a foul tip on the play. Harden. It's a dead. For clarity for our viewers, it's a dead ball situation as it was a foul tip. So Russo will return to second. Or return to first, rather.
Yeah, it would seem to me he's going to have to go back to first base as he was trying to steal second on a foul tip.
Yeah, this is perplexing here. Foul tip was called, but Russo's being allowed to stay at second.
Here he goes to third.
Throw gets away. Russo's up, and he's going to cross home as the throw comes in behind, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Wow. That escalated quickly, Will.
I wish we had an explanation on that last play because if you saw the same thing Derek, same thing that I saw, that was a.
Yeah, it did seem as though he was stealing second from first. Hitter fouled it, and they allowed him to stay, and as a result, runs in.
And there's a fly ball in between the first and second base. Good pursuit by both players, but just can't get there.
Yeah, just out of reach of both of them, unfortunately.
So Cooley's going to make it on first. He represents the leading run for the Fury. And that's going to bring up number 4, Duncan. Cooley breaks for second. There's a shot to right field that's going to land in front of the right fielder. No one's covering first. There may have been a potential for a play.
Yeah, it looked like they had a chance over there, but a good piece of hitting going the other way on that one. Now they got runners on first and second, and they're keeping this train on the tracks, trying to add to their lead at this point.
After the connection by Duncan, that's going to bring up number 3, Pardee. As again, the runners break for. So Cooley breaks for third. He's going to make it in. First and third situation as Phil Jones is going to call out the defensive set for the Silverkings. One out in the inning, tie score. The leading run just 60 feet away. if I have my dimensions correct for this age group. Pickoff move, second
Yeah, I think
base.
that's
Cooley's
pretty
going to break
close.
home, and the Fury have battled all the way back. They've taken a lead. 11-10 is our score, and the Silver Kings coach, and rightfully so, is going to have a conference on the mound, and I wouldn't be surprised if he brings in the entire infield and try to
Settle him
collect the
down
boys.
or
Yeah.
something. Right.
So we're going to have a pitching change. Number 99, Hart's going to come in. So we'll take a break and we'll be back after the warm-ups.
Your batting average is totally awesome. What's your secret? M&M's. I hit singles when I ate the brown ones, doubles with yellows, orange, triples, and with the green ones, I take the ball downtown. Magnificent.
Kevin, you're up.
Quick, give me a green one. Only one homer left. That's for me. Here's a triple. M&M's chocolate candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
Well, fans, it all comes down to this moment. This is where it all gets decided. Johnson steps in, checks the signs. This is a classic confrontation. He's digging in. Here's the delivery. And there it goes. He's going back. It is going. It is gone.
Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Now, Burger King celebrates the heroes of summer with some tasty new summertime heroes of our own. For all the folks who do so much for the little Reggies and Darryls of tomorrow, Burger King has your hero, the plain broiled double burger hero and the all-white meat chicken hero, both with lettuce, tomato, and cheese on a long sesame bun. Summertime heroes are for this season only, so come and catch the taste made for all you summertime heroes. Burger King. Overblown.
The warm-up is now complete. Hard on the mound for the Silver Kings. Runner on second, one out. The Fury have battled back to take the lead. There's a swing and a hard ground ball knocked down by the shortstop. That hit was by Owen. So a solid hit by Owen, again, puts a first and third situation for the Fury.
Yeah, good range over there, Silver King shortstop. He probably saved a run as that ball gets into the outfield. Runner from second is probably going to come around to score.
Correction on that last at bat, my apologies. That's actually Pardee with the hit. Pardee. Number 5, Owen, is now up to bat. Got thrown off a little bit with the pitching change. It's been a long day.
It's not over yet.
Well, I'd have it no other way. Love watching the boys leave it out on the field for some quality baseball. Duncan's going to break home and make it in under the tag. So an additional run comes across for the Fury. Pardee's going to advance to second. 12-10 our score. Still one out here in the bottom of the second inning.
Yeah, that ball just missed inside, too.
Hart delivers. That's going to miss outside.
Looked almost like a throw out.
Yeah,
there.
Phil Jones was ready on that one.
Yeah, he kind of anticipated a steal there, and one of the only times they don't is the time he's ready for it.
Outside corner connects, called strike for Hart. That fastball is going to miss away, allowing Pardee to advance to third now. Still with one out, so a chance for the Fury to get some insurance runs in here. Because as we've seen, both teams are fully capable of battling back and forth and take the lead back at any time.
Yeah, runs have come fairly easy so far this game for both teams. And, the Silver Kings are just looking to stop the bleeding, much like the Fury were in the last inning now, and give themselves a chance to battle back. But, they got another runner just one baseline away from adding another run to the board. So
there's a hot shot to right center field in the gap. That's going to be a run will score. Credit to the right fielder to track that down quickly and prevent extra bases, but an RBI single for Owen puts another run to the board for the Fury. They've now taken a 3-run lead in the bottom of the second inning. That's going to bring up number 89, Brown.
That was a good piece of hitting there. Just took what the pitcher gave him, shot it out into the gap. Run scored easily from third, and they're just keeping it going.
So Owen takes his lead from first. Pickoff move by Hart. A nice move by Hart on that one. The Ocala Fury certainly feeling the momentum right now. Silverkings looking to battle back. A nice breaking ball on that one, just poked slightly. And excellent grab by the second baseman for the Silverkings. I didn't catch the number, but that's going to record the much-needed second out of the inning.
Yeah, Brown just missed that one. It looked like he hit it off of the cap of the bat, and I imagine if he hits it an inch or two lower, you're going to have runners on second and third, if not one in.
Pitch by Hart, misses outside for ball one. Hensley's the batter now for the Fury. There's a pop-up straight back, falls out of play. Good hustle by Phil Jones on that one to try to make a play on it.
Yeah, just barely over the fence here and out of play. So if he's got a couple more feet here, there's a good chance he makes that play.
Owen takes his lead from first. As Hart comes set and delivers, he's going to make a break for it. That's going to drop into the right field. Hensley going the opposite way. Owens wheeling around to third. The ball late to come in. But as we've said multiple times today, the Fury have runners on first and third. Looking to capitalize here with 2 outs. It's going to bring up number 13, Moore. The catcher, Phil Jones, calls out the defensive alignment for the Silverkings, given the first and third situation.
Yeah, the Fury have been able to take advantage of this situation.
Curveball's going to miss outside. Throw down to short, but the Fury don't bite. They're going to remain at bay.
Just trying to get that runner in from third here are the Fury. Keep pressure on the Silver King defense.
There's a ground ball right back up the middle. That's going to get through into the outfield. Owen will score. And that's going to be an RBI single for Hensley. Or correction, I'm sorry, for Moore. To run the score now, 14-10 advantage Ocala. And bring up number 21, Cheshire. With runners on second and third, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Hart's fastball is going to run high for ball one.
Yeah, it seems like the Fury are just trying to put the ball in play at this point, and as they have, good things have happened for them. I think they've hit through the order at least so far this inning, and, you know, they're keeping the pressure on. Even with 2 outs, they are still being quite aggressive here.
Swing and a miss by Cheshire is going to record the first strike of the at-bat. And again, there's a ground ball over second base side. Second baseman's up with it. Over to first to retire the inning. But not before the Ocala Fury live up to their name as they ferociously battle back to retake the lead, 14-10. We're moving to the top of the third inning.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far. Whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
are they going to worship this guy?
Hey, we got Cy Young winners over here. Come on, Alice. Step into it.
Feel bigger?
Yeah.
Hi, Top.
Chicks dig the long ball.
Hey, have you guys seen Mark?
You guys seen Mark?
You know, one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer from Miller. Down it! I love them. These fans know I drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Good seats, hey, buddy. He missed the tag. He missed the tag.
We moved to the top of the third inning, 14-10 our score, but if you've been with us since the start, this game has been going back and forth, so it's anybody's ball game. Leading off for the Silverkings, it's going to be number 21, Harden. New pitcher on the mound for the Fury, that's going to be number 3, Pardee. Fastball fouled away. Pardee ahead in the count now. No balls, 1 strike. Fastball that's fought off, popped up first base side. Duncan gave a chase but couldn't track it down. Kind of an odd track on that ball. Of course, it could be that the sun's right in my face and connected with my retinas as I tried to make contact with the flight of that ball. But
yeah, it looked like it was just out of reach of first baseman and the right fielder over there. Kind of got lucky. That ball was in the air for a while.
Pardee's ahead in the count, 0-2. And there's a hard shot to center field, but right to the center fielder. Credit Harden, he gave that a ride, but nothing you can do. Just went right at the center fielder. Nice grab by him to record the first out of the inning for the Fury.
Yeah, he squared that ball up. He just hit it right at the center fielder there.
It's going to bring up number 99, Hart, for the Silverkings. Pardee tries for the outside corner, but misses away. 1 ball, no strike. 1 out, top of the third inning. We are potentially coming up on the tournament time limit as that breaking ball misses low. So depending on how things unfold here, this could be the last inning. But, of course, we'll play it out and see how it goes. That fastball gets away. Ball 2.
Yeah, Pardee coming out here showing some velocity that we haven't seen from either team yet today. If he can hone in on that strike zone, he's got a good chance to have some success out here.
That fastball is going to connect on the inside corner. Nice pitch by Pardee on that one to get the second strike of the at-bat. So Hart's going to be looking to protect. Pardee is going to be looking for the punch-out. pop up first base side. Duncan didn't get a break on that one. Maybe lost sight of it off of the bat. Pardee gave chase, but couldn't get there. So we'll do it all again. Credit to Hart for fighting that one away.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. That was a good battle here.
And we've got a full count, so we return to the payoff pitch. That fastball is going to miss high for ball 4. Hart takes the walk. Silverkings looking to get something going here. Number 7, Rodriguez. Now up to bat. Rodriguez getting an RBI for his team earlier in the game with a nice shot to right field.
Yeah, he took his last at bat and went opposite field with it.
Fastball rides in high for ball 1. Hart with the lead. Pardee takes a dive. Must have gotten caught on the artificial mound. So a balk has been called. And Hart will advance to second.
Yeah, easy call by the umpires there on that one, Will. He got tripped up, and, as a result, balk is called.
Fastball called, strike.
That was a good pitch right down the middle. If Silverkings see something like that again, I have to imagine they're going to be aggressive.
Fastball again called, strike 2. So Pardee's battled with back-to-back fastballs to get ahead in the count now. Rodriguez is going to be looking to protect having that second strike. Fouls that one away. Umpire appears to be okay. Always thankful to have that protective equipment on.
Indeed, I wouldn't do that job without it, Will. That baseball is just too daggone hard.
So Hart takes his lead from second. Pardee looking at a 1-ball, 2-strike count on Rodriguez. Called, strike 3, connects with the outside corner. And Pardee records the second out of the inning.
Yeah, it looked like he had an off-speed pitch there that he was able to drop in the outside corner for a called strike and just ended up freezing the hitter for the Silverkings. So that was a good pitch in here by Pardee.
That's going to bring up Mize, popped up on the infield. Brown tries to make the play. Can't come up with it, but that's a tough play for a catcher.
Yeah, great effort by Brown getting out there about a third of the way down the third baseline and nearly had it in his glove. Just wasn't able to get the out.
So Pardee with that foul ball now ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike on Mize. A nice block by Brown as Hart thought about it, but once he saw that Brown squared up on that ball and corralled it, wisely retreats back to second.
Indeed. He was probably reading that ball getting past out of the hand, but great stop by Brown. Keep that in front of him and in the glove.
Fastball is going to ride in high. Two balls, 1 strike, the count on Mize. Looking to make something happen here for the Silverkings. Off-speed pitch is going to miss. To run the count now to the hitter's count. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, he just missed on that one. Maybe trying to get him to chase, get out in front of it. Left it outside just a little bit.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. Pardee battles back to work the count full. Payoff pitch upcoming.
That was a good aggressive swing there. Had a good pitch, too. He just missed it.
Called strike 3. And Party gets the strikeout. Moving to the bottom of the third inning, our score, Silverkings 10, Fury 14, right here on the Gulf Coast Baseball Network. If you've not yet subscribed to our channel on YouTube, please do so. We appreciate your support.
Well, fans, it all comes down to this moment. This is where it all gets decided. Johnson steps in, checks the signs. This is a classic confrontation. He's digging in. Here's the delivery. And there it goes. He's going back. It is going. It is gone.
Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Now, there's a caffeine-free cola with that great Pepsi taste. Introducing caffeine-free Pepsi.
You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor. When you make a perfect slide. You're in the big leagues. Big league pout. When you keep the team alive. You're in the big leagues. Big league shreds. When you block a shot or two. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor. You're into Big League Chew. Big League Chew. Fan-sized wads of great taste and shredded bubble gum stuffed into a giant Stay Fresh pouch. You're in the big leagues. Big league flavor and big league bubble. You're into Big League Chew.
You know, one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer from Miller. Down it, I love them. These fans know I drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer and less.
Good seats, eh?
We move to the bottom of the third inning. Silverkings 10, Fury 14 is our score. Hart on the mound for the Silverkings. Leading off the inning for the Fury is Jones. He hits that right back up the middle. That was a shot.
That was a shot. And a little closer to the mound, the Silver King pitcher may have had a play, but too far away and too hard hit, really. Standing on first base, and exactly what the Fury wanted to do. Get that leadoff runner on and keep the pressure on the Silver King.
So Jones connects to get the leadoff single. That's going to bring up number 34, Spellman. Pickoff move got Jones in between, but Jones breaks for second immediately. A good read on the situation. He's going to make it in safely.
Good speed, too, Will. He showed that right there.
There's a swing and a shot right back up the middle off the glove of Hart. A great attempt by the second baseman to try to get that ball in. But Spellman's able to beat that one out. Runners on the corners now for the Fury. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. That's going to bring up number 10, R. Jones.
Yeah, it was a good effort there by the Silver King defense. First Hart on the mound and second baseman trying to get an out there. Just unlucky. Now you got runners on the corners again to the Fury and keeping the pressure on.
Pickoff move third base. There's a swing and a shot right down to the third base line, but it's going to bounce in front of the third baseman. Nothing he could really do there, but credit to him to knock that ball down. That's Dominguez on the play. But that's going to be an RBI single for R.J. Jones. That's going to increase the lead now for the Fury to 15-10. Fastball by Hart's outside, gets away, allowing the runners to advance. Number 2, Russo, now at bat for the Fury, looking at a 1-ball, no strike count.
Everything's going the Fury's way at this point of the ball game, Will. And Silverkings just trying to get some outs, get an opportunity to get back up before we bump up against the time limit here.
Fastball is going to ride in high for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on Russo. Runners on second and third, nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. The Fury holding a 15-10 lead as Hart comes set and delivers. Pitch is going to get away. And Spellman's going to come home and score. Jones advances to third. 16-10 our score. Swing and a miss by Russo. Nice off-speed pitch by Hart on that one.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. A little off speed, bring it outside a little bit, see if he's willing to expand the zone, and he was. These Fury hitters are aggressive up here, and why not? They've had great success so far.
That fastball is going to miss inside. And that pitch is going to ride high for ball 4, so Russo will take his base. Again, runners on the corners for the Fury, nobody out. That's going to bring up number 22, Cooley, as Phil Jones awaits the defensive call from the coaching staff. Pitch is going to miss outside for ball 1.
So Silverkings aware that the Fury are aggressive on the base paths. They're just trying to limit the damage at this point.
Swing and miss by Cooley. A nice breaking ball by Hart on that one.
Yeah, it looked like a changeup. Just died on its way to the plate there. Really good pitch. Really well executed, too. And Cooley way out in front. If he could throw something like that again, I'm sure he'd like to.
Pickoff move first base. Ball gets away. Jones is going to break for home. He's going to make it in there. So the score by Jones increases the Fury advantage to 7. 17-10 our score. Bottom of the third, nobody out. There's a swing and a shot by Cooley. Pass off the glove of the first baseman. Ricochets into foul territory.
That ball was smoked, Will.
Absolutely it was. And Russo's going to go around to third. So again, another first and third situation for the Fury. If ever they were keeping stats for first and third situations, we might break it today. Number 4, Duncan now up to the plate for the Fury. There's a chopper, third base side, but foul.
Yeah, good job Duncan there, kind of spoiling that good pitch by Hart. Looks like he's got his breaking ball working now. He's got a good feel for it and trying to keep these hitters off balance for the Fury.
Pickoff move, first base side. Martin's alertly watching the runner at third as he comes up with that pickoff throw. Breaking ball's going to fall inside. Swing and a miss as Hart goes for the outside corner. Gets Duncan to chase.
Yeah, way out in front of that pitch is Duncan. And he's got 2 strikes on him now. He's going to have to protect.
There's a ground ball, shortstop, ricochet off into the outfield. Russo will score. Cooley to third. An RBI for Duncan on that play. And the Fury have broken things open now, 18-10 our score. And we're up against the tournament time limit, so the game has been called. Your final score, Strike One Silverkings 10, Ocala Fury 18. For Derek Smith, I'm Will Wilkie. We appreciate you joining us for this game. Make sure you stick with us because we'll have continued tournament action for the remainder on Saturday and all of the Sunday tournament bracket games. You're watching the Gulf Coast Baseball Network.